Hello and welcome, Slashers. Animatronic here, and Happy New Year's. You probably thought I was going to say, welcome back to my channel. But I just want to wish you guys a Happy New Year. I'm posting this on New Year's. I thought to kick this year off, let's talk about some Charles some more. So with that said, let's get into this video. Some of what I have to talk about is some new behind the scenes images that were posted to the Charles Instagram. And some of the other stuff I had to talk about are some things I missed in the Charles trailer. Yeah, me and Josh, aka Damn Dude Industries, came up with more stuff to talk about. Like, there's a lot more than meets the eye in the trailer, and I will be talking about that in this video. But let's show off these pictures first. Let's start out with this really badass picture of Chucky looking up, and you can see like the darkness under his eyes. And I just really love this picture. You can see how the receding hairline is. Really creepy indeed. Even the fact that he actually has real eyebrows. This looks like it takes place in the kitchen as well. It looks like he's looking for a midnight snack. But let's continue. This picture is actually one of the shots from the trailer, but it's from a down up view. It takes place in that one moment in the trailer, and he looks really badass and scary, and I love it. And last but not least, my favorite picture I'm showing off is this picture of Chucky peeking out. You see he's holding that voodoo knife because, you know, Charles will have its own version of the voodoo knife. He's just peeking out holding it, and man, he looks fucking evil there. Little fucking troublemaker. It looks like he has those shoes on either, so is he trying to be more stealthy, or what? Let me know what you guys think, but I really love this photo. This is probably my favorite out of all the ones I've shown. Before we move on, I have another picture that I want to show. Look at this. Here we can see it's an animatronic of Chucky. You can see, like, you know, without his face and stuff. I think this looks really cool, and am I a little weird for wanting to actually see a Chucky look sort of like this in a Chucky movie one day? Just imagine someone ripping Chucky's face off and there's just, like, you know, the exoskeleton or whatever you want to call it. Just pretty much his face without the skin and stuff. And I think that'd be really cool to see. And man, if only I could go down there and actually watch how these animatronics operate. That'd be really cool. But I just want to show this real quick because it's just, I could not just not show it. I had to show it for you guys. But now that all those behind the scenes images are out of the way, let's talk about some things I missed in the trailer. I want to mention real quick that this first one I'm going to be covering, I did not notice myself. A fan by the name of Rico Nation 3 is actually the one that pointed this out. They even tagged me in a little story and everything. It showed me what they discovered. And man, I don't know how I missed this one, but let's show it. There is a dead body in the background of this scene where Charles Lee Ray is choking Eddie Caputo. You can see there's a dead body in the background here. And I actually know who it is. By going to the Indiegogo on Charles, I have come to the conclusion that the dead person sitting there is actually John Bishop, aka Dr. Death. And if you guys don't know, it's the voodoo master that Chucky kills in the original. And Travis Wiggins, that might sound familiar, and that is because I did mention this guy in one of my previous Charles videos because, well, he's playing one of the characters, and now we know that it is in fact John Bishop. Something that's also interesting to note is that there's a mental patient listed off in the IMDb of this page, played by someone named Thomas. And I'm thinking maybe Michael, who is played by Tyler Falcoa, ends up in a mental institution at some point in this film. Now this right here would explain a lot. This would explain the white clothes that Michael was wearing in some of the shots of this trailer, him being tied up and isolated the way he is, and in one of the shots he's laughing. And so I think all these different things can point to the fact that at one point he does get locked up in a mental institution. This next thing I cannot believe I misheard, but For some reason, at one part, I thought that Michael said get out of my house, but he's actually saying get out of my head. And so I think there's going to be some psychological stuff going on in these certain scenes. Like, Chucky's trying to possess him, and he is trying to take control of him, but he's literally trying to kick him out of his psyche.
Get out of my head!
The way they'd be doing it here would be a little unique, because, in the original series, once he hops into someone's body, he could just take full control of them. But if he could try hopping into someone's body, but it doesn't actually fully work to where, like, Michael has some kind of control over his body, I think that could be done in a very interesting way. Speaking of psychological stuff in asylums, I think when Chucky busts through that door with the hammer, I think that could possibly take place in an asylum.
Hello guys, Dreadface here. Here to correct Romeo. No, you big Oompa Loompa. No. This is not the asylum. This is the abandoned good guys factory. Just look at these shirts. Those shirts are uniforms for the Play Pals, good guy factory, warehouse, whatever. But, yeah, thank me later, Romeo. Goddamn idiot.
And I thought I had a lot packed into my breakdown, but even though I covered a lot of stuff, it seems like I missed a lot too. But let's move on. This is just a cool little tidbit, but in some scenes, you could actually hear the Damballa chant going off in the background.
Get out of my head!
Just something that I felt like was worth mentioning. So in my breakdown video on this trailer, I mentioned how it looks like there's a balled up piece of paper inside this voodoo relic. Well, according to this comment, it's actually a red ruby in the mouth, and this voodoo relic, I've been calling it a voodoo relic because I really had nothing else to call it, but it's pretty much just Charles's own version of the Heart of Damballa, which I think is a little dumb of me not to think about, but full credit to this comment, because I did not think about that. But something that me and Josh noticed while analyzing this trailer furthermore, we noticed that there is a snake design at some part of the relic, or the Heart of Damballa I should say. There's an S and a cross at some part, and there's just extra designs I did not notice before. What do you guys think about this? I think this is really cool, and personally I think that this Heart of Damballa, that pretty much their own version of the Heart of Damballa, is actually a lot more scarier than the amulet from Bride of Chucky. It looks more authentic, if that makes any sense. And the last thing I have to talk to you guys about is actually something that I've been putting off for far too long, that I feel like it's about time to cover. And so yeah, this has to do with the NECA Bride of Chucky dolls, and for those who do not know, they've been delayed. On this tweet that was sent to me, someone asked NECA Toys, I just made my deposits for Chucky and Tiffany at the NECAstore.com. Is that valid? I don't ever purchase collectibles. I'm new to it. I just want to make sure this was it. And if not, Feb, when do you think they'll ship? And NECA says definitely valid, maybe May, still at development, and they have to be perfect before we ship. Now, I've heard from the grapevine that apparently, from some of the people were complaining about how their dolls looked. They said they weren't like completely accurate, and so they went back in there and started to add some adjustments. I'm not sure how true that is, but that's just what I heard. This next picture is from someone who, like the other person, was asking about when to expect the NECA Chuckies, and instead of saying May, they said spring 2020 to these people. So it could be around May, it could be later, it could be sooner, so who knows. And I even asked them myself, and like the others, they told me spring 2020, so that is true. There's also another thing that will be music to your guys' ears regarding the NECA Chucky dolls. I apologize for taking forever to shout you out, but shout out to this person. They're the ones that sent me this. They were going to try to get 1.5k on YouTube before 2020, and I'm not sure if they're able to hit it, but if not, I apologize for taking so long on this shout out. I just got a little too busy with the Charles stuff, and yeah, I'm finally getting to it. Again, I apologize. Thank you so much for sending this to me though. Check out the channel. I will make sure to leave a link description below. But someone says here, will the skin be made out of silicone or will they be plastic? And NECA replied with, the bodies will most likely be vinyl. The heads and hands are still being tested with different materials. So there you have it, guys. That was what I had to share with you guys on the NECA Bride of Chucky dolls. And though they're getting delayed and it is disappointing, I'm glad that they're at least pushing it back so they can make some adjustments and make the dolls better. And as long as we get some quality dolls, then really, who cares, you know? But that is all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed my Charles video. I tried to cover as much new stuff as possible. And Happy New Year's, guys. I have a lot planned. I think really the main goal for me this year is to make more skits, make more fan films. I know a lot of you guys are asking, you know, where's Chucky vs. Scrappy? Where's Child's Play Revival? Where's, you know, whatever else. It's mainly just those two projects that people are asking about, but people are asking me about them, and I am assuring you that they're both currently still being written, and I'm going to try to finish writing them very soon. And I am going to try to get those filmed very soon. If you guys enjoyed today's video, be sure to leave a like, subscribe for more content. Definitely subscribe to Become a Slasher. All social media links and my merch down in the description below. Thank you guys so much for watching my update video. And yeah, guys, I'm out of here. And I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. And don't forget, guys, to keep on slashing.